Hi there, Robin here, and in this video we are talking about the Umpire microphone from Marantz Professional and the idea of having a USB microphone versus having any other kind of microphone or audio interface or mixing board. Simplicity, ease of use is what it's all about, and it works out really well. Here I am trying to get comfortable with it, and it's important because normally I'm right on top of the microphone. When I use a regular dynamic microphone, I'll be holding it right up close. If I'm using a regular condenser microphone, I might have it on a boom arm or one of these types of microphones, which is a hybrid dynamic microphone built to require a lot of power, but again, up close use, that sort of thing. With this type of microphone, ease of use is what it's all about. If you are going to do a podcast or you're doing videos like I am here or anything where you might be doing a live stream, you've got a camera, you've got everything else set up, you just want to improve the overall audio and you want to make it easy and, oh, by the way, look nice and look professional. This is the kind of product you're probably looking for. So if you're looking at this microphone right now, the current pricing puts it at around $60 in the States, a little bit more in Canada, but you're talking about a reasonably priced product that does a very good job. It's got its own pop filter built into the front of it. It is a dynamic microphone. It even has a blue light in front of it, so this way you can see that it's actually on and operating. And if you're looking closely at what's going on around me, you'll notice that right over my shoulder, that's Audacity, and it's showing you the actual recording right now. You're going to see that there's an actual lot of detail in it, even though I'm like 12 inches away from the microphone, and I'm just kind of like, leaning around and just interacting with it. I don't have to focus on talking directly into it or right on top of it, meaning, 6 inches or closer. I can be this far away. And that's because it offers a pad switch on the bottom of it, which allows it to either run at a high level of gain, or I can trim it back by 10 dB. So if I do want to have a lot more richness in my voice, a lot more detail, I could be closer, hit that switch on the bottom of it, and it's going to cut back a little bit on the gain. Now, outside of that, as brand goes, it's a very responsible brand. I mean, Marantz makes you feel like, ooh, I'm getting something of value and quality. And the quality in their microphones are usually very good, and this is no exception. For what you're investing in, to have a USB microphone, not having to buy an audio interface, just use the microphone itself, plug it in with that nice USB cable that comes included, and be able to just run the actual system ready to go is a big advantage. There's so many times, like I can go through a whole big rigmarole of setting up one of these microphones through the mixer, into the audio interface, through the laptop. This simplifies all of that. And USB microphones are very popular. Don't be fooled. Getting one of these is a good way to start off. Now, unfortunately, the downside is it's not what they call grandfatherable, which basically means if you decide you want to have more, you are going to have to get yourself an audio interface. But if you're just starting out and you want something of good quality, or if you're doing live streaming, this is a really nice way to go. Again, plug it in. It just works. So remember, at any point in time, if you're interested, you can certainly have a look at the links down below. Those links will actually take you to Amazon, and we may have links to some other sites there. Those are our affiliate links. So if you're interested in the microphone and you're looking at your best way to support this channel, thank you very much, you can do that through the links. No cost to you. Just hit the link, brings you to Amazon, and it gives you an opportunity to buy or not buy or just look around and see what else there is. So I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time to do that. Now, some of the other things, I just like things to look nice. It needs to look presentable because, of course, it is on camera and it has to sit here and be functional. It does work really well. We've got that part covered. It looks impressive. It doesn't look like a kid's toy, and that's important. So, having a big ball in front of you might not be the way to go. This nice metal base stand, which holds it down firmly. It's got little pads on the bottom of that metal base, but that kind of gives it just the actual finished look to the actual table. The microphone is suspended on these rubber bands, which go all the way around. And then one day, if something goes wrong with one of those, you could just change it with some black rubber bands, I guess. But it's all, covered nicely in the material fabric. It's got a nice finish to it. And the pop filter is just the right size to cover the microphone. Keep the sound just right going through the actual fabric. Now, of course, you can always do better. But understand, $60. And this does everything you need it to do at a reasonable distance. If I want to get aggressive on this microphone, I can. There's no problem with that either. But it's how easy and simple it works. And that's the importance here. Good quality, easy to use. Remember, you do have to do things. Just like buying any piece of, computer equipment, which this actually is, is ultimately going to need some adjustments. So now I'm using it, of course, as you can see, on Audacity, and it's doing a really good job. I'm not going to have to do a lot of tweaking on it, but of course, if I want to have a good quality finished audio recording, I will take advantage of some of the features built into Audacity. One of them is going to be for noise cancellation, because you might not hear it, but there is subtle background, central HVAC kind of thing running in the background, which could add a little bit of background noise. I'm also going to want to make sure that my audio is as full as possible, so I'm not missing anything. So I may increase the amplification of the audio, and then I may actually even run a compressor on it to even it out throughout the entire video. So this way there's no real low spots of sound and no real extremely high spots in the sound. And that's just to make everything sound better. And that's pretty much working in the real world. When we're talking about, recording audio, you're going to have to do stuff with it. It's just like video. You kind of have to take some time and get it nice and get it clean. And you're going to be able to do that. I don't think I'm sacrificing an awful lot between this and using a standard tabletop condenser microphone. It works out really good. There are some advantages to having the audio interface and all of that plugged into it, but not a lot if you're dealing with talk, and talk especially when you're doing podcasts or video format, how-to video, anything like that, where you're just talking into a camera or you're just talking into the microphone and you're going to add video later. Not a bad way to go. Overall, when it comes to quality of the recording, I'm not going to use it for singing. It's not what I do, but it's not really, I think, what the microphone is intended for. It records at CD quality, which means that it's great for talk, because all I'm going to do is run some filters through it, and that's going to be about it. So if you're looking at this as something to use for gaming purposes and you don't want to necessarily hear your voice back, then this could work for you. If you've got your keyboard, then you've got this microphone sitting in front of the keyboard and you've got your screens in front of that, that'll work. But if you're actually looking at sitting in front of a TV and you want to have your headphones and your microphone and all of that set up just right next to you so you can run that off of your computer as well, you might want to look at something different. We are going to have a video on the actual NPM 4000U, and that might be even better suited for gaming than this microphone right here. But again, if you're just in front of your PC and you want a microphone to pick up that audio so you can send that off to Twitch or to YouTube or whatever you're using, then this might work for you. But just keep that in mind. And remember, when you buy something like this, you don't need any extra cables. So like I said, you don't need an audio interface when you buy into this. You don't need to buy any special XLR or USB cables. All of what you're going to need is in the box. It's actually already pre-attached. It's that USB cable. It does work on all PCs and all Macs, because we are just talking about an audio interface that's built right into the unit and it's going to plug right in. So as a unit goes, the actual microphone portion, really nice. For me personally, you are going to see this pop up more often. If I'm doing a live video stream now, I think I'm going to actually use something like this. It's just easier to set up and maintain. I still have my headphones and all of that running through my audio interface because I can do that. It's not complicated. But for ease of use and just having something on the table without having any arms reaching across or anything like that, I think this is going to work out really well. If you're looking for more information on any other microphones, by all means, have a look at our actual microphone playlist, which will be up above. We've got a whole bunch of different videos for microphones on their own to give you an idea of what you might be interested in. So remember, at any point in time, if you're interested in pricing on this actual product, by all means, the links are down below. That is an affiliate link. That's what supports this channel. And you can use those links at no cost to you to head over to Amazon and take a look-see at the actual price and the availability. So again, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you out today. Don't forget the links are down below for you. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, now's always a good time. Maybe we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.